is Grace with Rideout Reviews. I'm going to be doing another Christmas movie review today. It's going to be on the new Netflix film called The Night Before Christmas, and it stars Vanessa Hudgens, who plays Brooke, Josh Whitehouse, who plays Sir Cole, and it is about a medieval English knight who is magically transported to the present day 2019, where he falls for a high school science teacher who is disillusioned by love. Let me first off say that this movie had a lot of super fun, quirky, just silly bits in it, mainly because Sir Cole was transported to the future, and so the world looked a little bit different than what he was used to. There was obviously a lot of technological changes, but there was just little parts of the movie where he was experiencing the technology for the first time, and he was just like in awe of it, which was just super hilarious to watch. An example was he was in the car for the first time as well. He's used to horses, so he called it the Iron Steed. And he was playing with the radio and just pushing all the buttons. That was really cute. And then he also, when he was watching TV, he talked about how it was the picture box. So it was super silly and quirky, but easy to relate to too, because you can imagine if you've never experienced any of that, how cool it would be. I also thought that the chemistry between the two main characters was really, really, really good. I thought the acting was well, and you could just feel the connection between the two, and it was really fun just watching them fall for each other and to develop that relationship. That's a joy in the movie for sure. Also, Brooke's niece was just precious to watch. She, I think, was maybe like 10, and she just had the most beautiful, genuine, selfless heart. And that, honestly, is one of my favorite parts of the movie because it showed, honestly, what all of us should be doing, which is to give back and to be selfless, at all times, but especially this time of year. An example of that is that she made a bunch of cookies and she ended up giving them to her neighbors instead of keeping them all for herself. And then she also had a little friend who was cold, and they were outside playing, and she asked where her gloves were, and she didn't have any. And so she said, "Oh, well, you can just have my gloves." And then she went inside and just got some mixed-matched gloves for herself. And again, it just shows just the true heart of what we all should be doing. And it was inspiring to be able to see that through, the 10-year-old's eyes, basically. Another thing that I liked is, obviously, there is a happy ending, which I always want in a movie because the world doesn't always have happy endings, and that's why I watch movies. So that was an encouraging part as well. Really, the only bad that I can say about this movie is that it was obviously unrealistic, and I don't even want to go to the extent of saying that that's a bad, because knowing what the movie's about, you should kind of know and expect going into it that's going to be unrealistic. So if that's the only bad, that's pretty good. I'm going to rate this movie a 3 out of 5 R's. Definitely worth the watch. Super easy to watch too, since it's on Netflix. You can just chill on the couch with your little blanket and some hot chocolate and some popcorn and enjoy just a warm night in watching a fun Christmas movie. So the last thing we always talk about is whether or not we feel like the movie is redeemable. And as you can probably expect based on what I said about the little niece, I am going to say that this movie is for sure redeemable. There were a lot of beautiful qualities in the movie. The main one of the niece just being super selfless. And then there was also another part in the movie where they just showed the true meaning and purpose, or one of the purposes of Christmas is just to, show genuine care and love and compassion to people. And they showed that through a pretty big gesture. And I don't want to spoil that because that is one of the really precious parts of the movie. So I'll save that, guys, for you to see on your own. That's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, please put a comment below. Give me a little thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I'm gonna do more Christmas movie reviews. I know at least a couple more for the holiday season. If there are any Christmas movies you want me to review or you would suggest for me to watch, please put them below because I love, love, love Christmas movies. And we're gonna be doing other movie reviews as well. So make sure that you guys check them out. And until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas season, a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. Enjoy the time with your loved ones. Share a little kindness with the world and keep watching movies.